Getting richer, there's a daughter, a son, somewhere on bent knee. Close clapping their palms, praying to the same God from the scriptures of Psalms. The way that I did, I live my faith.
I'm going to play you a couple of clips. I want you guys to get very, very familiar. Here's the thing, you guys. There's a serious crisis on our children right now. That's the only way I can say it. I have never in my life seen so many children impacted by decisions that parents and families and everybody make. Now, let me give you a little rundown. Janiah and Isaiah's story is so similar that it's eerie. Okay. The only difference is that she's coming out of, Indiana. All right. And the problem is they're the same age. These babies has vanished. She has vanished without a trace. And the thing about it is her mom and them, her family and them. But the thing about it is she has disappeared. Nobody knows nothing. The family knows nothing. It's so crazy. So I'm going to play you guys a couple of clips, but this is very important. We have to do our part. Here's the thing. And I said it a lot of times when I've been covering Isaiah. All right. And we're finna get ready to head on to her trial. Hopefully it starts prompt. However, the thing that is so spooky about this situation is because there's a lot of Naziahs. But here's the thing. Sometimes we don't even know there's Naziahs because these babies get no coverage. It's crazy because this girl has been going through the same crises that Janiah went through. You feel me? But she didn't get any airplay. So how do we change that? We make things bigger once we start playing our part in it, and we have to play our part in it. So that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm going to let you guys see a clip. A lot of people don't even know anything about Janiah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have not even heard about Janiah. You know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to keep her name in your head the same way Naziah is, because these babies need a voice. And if we can't be him, who is? Because now we can't even trust their family in being the voice. You dig what I mean? It's just really terrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little clip for you so you can understand who Janiah is. But it's terrible. It's terrible. But let's get into it. I hope everybody's doing good today. Happy Monday to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? I'm hoping the Mondays is going good. If not, we're going to get it better, okay? The devil's an asshole. Don't let him control your week. Don't let him do that. You feel me? Let's take a gander real quick, y'all.
It's been 55 days since this 13-year-old girl went missing here in Gary, Indiana, and her family has not stopped searching. The family telling me today they were at least pleased to see the FBI is now involved in this investigation as a search warrant was executed at Janiah McMichael's home earlier this afternoon.
And we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop till we find her and bring her home.
Janiah McMichael's loved ones continue an emotional and relentless search for the 13-year-old girl who was last seen on August 11th in Gary, Indiana. Today, the FBI and Gary police executing a search warrant on the home where McMichael stayed. A local community activist provided these photos of that as he's been helping the family search for weeks now.
It's a victory that we finally have people attention. So, we're still searching for Janiah.
That public attention is what McMichael's grandmother is asking for today, as she continues to follow every tip in hopes of finding her granddaughter.
Janiah is a very outgoing. She lights the room up. She's very just a loving person to be around. Like I said, it's been too long. The not knowing is the worst.
The Gary Police Department confirmed it's continuing to work with the FBI in searching for McMichael, but they're urging the community to report possible tips to them rather than posting rumors on social media.
There has been a slew of bad information that's been going around that could possibly hurt or hinder this case.
Loved ones now just praying for McMichael to come home.
If Janiah is listening, just know that your Nana loves you. Your family loves you. You have the whole world looking for you.
Anyone with information that may help this investigation is asked to call the Gary Police Department. You will remain anonymous.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe
Let
to
me ask y'all a question.
Chicago Eyewitness
and this is a
News.
real serious question. How many people have even heard about Janiah? I just really want to know. I really want to know how many people have even heard about Janiah. I know a lot of you guys probably heard from the channel you have as well. And see, this is the thing, bro. Some baby girls are just not going to get the attention that they need. Okay. It's just some people that's not going to get the coverage that, that they need. And it's sad because these type of things is happening in so many different communities. It's so many Naziahs. It's so many Janiyahs. You know what I'm saying? There's so many Jamarias. You know what I mean? These babies is leaving this earth at record speed, and you got to understand that something just ain't right. You feel me? Now you seen the bodyguard that was on, the clip that I just showed, you know what I'm saying, KC or whatever. He's also a private investigator. He's been working very hard on Janiyah's case. Now he's going to be on in just about 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? If we can get him on earlier, we will. At first I said, nah, but I'm gonna see if we can get him on earlier. We had like a little problem with the time because he's an hour behind us. However, what I want to say is that, we have to do better. You got to see it. I have never seen kids missing and disappearing with families, functional families at a speed like it's going. It's just something that's not right. He's going to come in. He's going to give us some information that I'm hoping, that I'm praying that, you know what I'm saying, could spark the brain and something to where we can start the same type of movement that we got going on for Naziah. You know what I'm saying? We need these babies found. It don't make no sense how somebody can just disappear like this. She's so loving. She's so this. She's so that. But nobody know where she at. You know, I don't not understand that. These are 13-year-old girls. We having a breakdown in the households or something, because it's sickening to see these families, you know what I'm saying, getting on here and they praising and they giving the baby so many accolades. But then on the flip side, we finding out it was all lies. And we're going to find out a lot about that too with Janiah when KC pop on. It's just some terrible ass shit. There was more clip that I'm going to show you guys. And then, I'm going to see if he can get on a little bit earlier, and then we'll go from
State
there.
police
But
to
hold on
approve.
1 second. But this is a terrible thing. And it really does. It breaks my heart. But give me 1 second. We're going to check out this thing here. Yeah, we're going to go from there.
The family of a Gary teen missing since August is calling on anyone with information to come forward as the FBI executes a search warrant on her home.
Courtney Spinelli has tonight's top story.
Earlier today, local and federal authorities executed a search warrant at the home where Janiah McMichael was reportedly last seen. Her grandmother says her family is worried sick, and they're asking anyone with information on her whereabouts to please come forward.
It's torn us apart inside.
For 55 days, Dahlia Guerrero says she's been searching for her granddaughter around the clock. 13-year-old Janiah McMichael was reported missing by her mother on August 11th.
Now, this is a situation where grandmama was doing real grandmama shit. Not that other stuff that we've been looking at. You feel me? But there is a lot of stuff about her mom that we're going to get into after this, okay? But let's get into it.
Allegedly last seen at her home in the 1900 block of Malcolm X Drive.
Do I believe she ran away? No, I don't believe Janiah ran away. She's not a street kid. She doesn't do stuff like this.
In an initial post in August, Gary police called Janiah a missing person / runaway, and city officials now say they are deeply concerned.
Now, do y'all see the pattern when brown skinned girls go missing? They automatically don't take it serious. They deem it as being a runaway. Now, sometimes we got to be very careful because, see, sometimes the parents is the one that is making it seem like they ran away. So when police hear this, you know what I mean, the urgency is not going to be the same. But you see how similar the cases was? Because they tried to say Naziah ran away and she was spotted and all types of shit. Just to find out it was a whole bunch of stuff going on behind the scenes. That was funky.
The department says it asked Indiana State Police to approve a silver alert issued statewide on September 5th and is also working with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
I pray that, she's found soon. It's been too long.
Gary police say they reached out to the FBI and Department of Child Services right away, and that on Saturday, agents assisted in executing a search warrant at the girl's home. An FBI Indianapolis spokesperson says it was executed by the Gang Response Investigative Team, a task force in Northwest Indiana, though its efforts don't only focus on gangs.
It's just hard, and it's just so hard. I'm sorry. Just the not knowing where my granddaughter's at.
Guerrero says she hasn't seen her granddaughter
see the difference
since
in
her birthday
grandmamas?
on April 28th, a day she cherishes deeply. She says her daughter, Janiah's mother, has an estranged relationship with some family members, her included, but it hasn't impacted their tireless efforts to find her.
Her life matters.
Janiah's family, who spoke with us, say they're in the dark about everything and don't know if investigators have any idea where she could be.
Janiah is a very sweet, loving girl. Janiah is very outspoken. Janiah comes from a loving family.
Right now, Janiyah should be in 8th grade with her classmates, but where she is a mystery.
Look at this baby, y'all. Just like, same as Naziah, and just gone, vanished. Nobody knows nothing. Don't that piss y'all? I just don't get it.
Family says they've been helped by many people, strangers included, in the search for the missing teen.
Thank you for the prayers, for the public, for the law enforcement that's doing everything they're doing.
On Saturday, police addressed what they call significant misinformation on social media regarding the case, urging the public to share only vetted information so it doesn't get impeded. As investigators continue their search for Janiyah, her family is begging her, if she sees this, to please come home.
If anybody has Janiyah, please just let her go.
Gary police are urging people to use caution if they're approached asking for donations, and say people should be cautious if they're also approached by anyone claiming to be with the vigilante group involved in this investigation. Janiyah's grandmother tells me they are not asking for money and they have not set up an official fundraising effort for this. For now, reporting in Gary, Indiana, Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.
This is terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, I know we get to the point where we might be seeing neighbors and shit like that, and you know, and we in this thing where we minding our business, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, bro, you don't even want to, because sometimes things go left. But when it come down to these babies, we can't mind our business. We be knowing when some shit don't look right. We know when something don't feel right. And we got to just start being a little bit more vigilant when it comes down to that. Because listen, these babies are disappearing. You know what I mean? And it's sad to me. So, I'm trying to see right now, if he can jump on a little bit earlier or whatever. We had a crossing times because he's an hour behind me, or whatever. But, I really want you guys to listen to some of the details of this case, because it's eerie similar to something that we've already been covering in Naziah. You know what I mean? And it's so important that we do have the correct information that we are sharing when it comes down to these things, because now you have people want to just flip shit, chop shit, and by the time it gets to the media, it's completely wrong. I don't understand what is going on. We still had an 8-year-old boy that was in the backyard buried that nobody was looking for, dog. That ain't weird to y'all, shawty? Nobody was looking for him. The only reason Shawty got caught is because the construction workers just came to dig some shit. That baby would have been back there and this lady would have been living her best life. And that's crazy as hell to me. I don't understand it. I would never understand it. You know what I'm saying? And people just gotta, man, look. Hold on, y'all.
Most of the time,
I just don't get it. And hopefully we just get to a better place where this just gets a lot better, because this is just not it at all. What I'm going to do after we have the interview and the powwow with KC, I'm going to open up the lines later, because after the fact, because I'm also told that Janiyah's father want to also be able to call in. They need help, y'all. They need awareness. They're desperate. You feel me? And they want to be able to get this baby found. And the same energy we got for one baby, we should have for them all. You dig what I mean? Because they do not deserve to be out there. You know what I mean? So, he actually said it's cool. I'm finna call him on Discord now. And we finna just get into this. It's sad to me. Y'all stay tuned 1 second. I'm gonna get him on the line and we'll be right back. All right, we'll be right back in 1 second. Give me 2 seconds. Let me get all this right. Let me get all this right. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Can you hear me, bro? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Let me see.
I
can hear you now. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
I can hear you, but I can't. You can't hear me? Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
What's going on? What's going on with you, bro? Let me get you squared away. Hold on 1 second. Hey, chat. Are y'all able to hear KC? I just want to make sure y'all can hear him very good. Can y'all hear KC? Okay.
Hold on.
Bet.
I'm gonna switch jackets right quick.
All right, go ahead. All righty. I bet. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you. So everything is good. Okay, bet. I'll be liking to put faces to names and things like this so you can see the seriousness of it. Shout out I can finally see YouTube. Hey, kicking it with Rail and everybody, Auntie and Lavina and Sherry and Melody and shit. What's going on? Kristen Tufts, Summer, Tanisha, Fatima.
Me know, and that's the outro. Me know.
Sign so sassy. Okay. LeBron's unicorn. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you. I love you back. Look, was it Levique? Let me see. Did I say it right? Levique Cooper? Did I say it right? Lawan, what's happening? Hey, you guys, I'm so happy that everybody's tuning in. I want everybody to walk away from this video like how we felt when we walked away from anxieties. But it's gonna take us. You feel me? There you go. What's going on, KC? How you doing, bro?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Hey,
appreciate you.
I got my YouTube on here and my Twitch on here. You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to get as much information spread about this baby as possible. You feel me? I want to just give you a chance to introduce yourself, tell them what you do and things like that, and then we'll go from there.
Well, for those who don't know me, my name is KC Bodyguard. That's what everybody calls me, man. I do executive protection based out of Chicago. But outside that, I have a search and rescue team where, when people come up missing, we normally the ones that go out, boots on the ground to try to find and lift the people.
Yes.
Bring awareness, whether it's on social media, in the community, or, radio airwaves, anything we got to do to try to bring awareness to the missing person. Okay.
Now for a lot of people, because it's so crazy, because I'm pretty sure by now that you heard the case of Janiah Harris, and it's crazy because she has worldwide coverage, and Janiah's case is not as broad as this. So if a lot of people didn't even hear about Janiah, because sometimes other cases cover other cases. Can you give us like a little background on the whole synopsis of what's going on with Janiah, like what happened from what you get from your lens, like what took place?
We can use profanity on here.
Yes,
right?
you can. You can cuss it, because I be cussing folks out all the time, KC. Because some of these bitches, no, let's tell the truth. Some of these women, no, it got to be said like that. I'm sorry. You feel me? You got to say it how you feel it. But you can definitely curse. But go ahead.
Because the reason I asked that was, with this particular case, it is very overwhelming, and it kind of makes me step outside of the title.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a father with daughters.
Facts.
So, kind of, man, it's very overwhelming. But August 11th, the mom, Jasmine and Michael, had said that her daughter had ran away from home. You know what I'm saying? She basically said August 11th, that Sunday afternoon, it was her, a girlfriend, Kiara Bates, and the kids celebrating one of the other kids' birthday. So she said that after they sang happy birthday, cupcakes, whatever, that her and Janiah had a conversation where she told her 13-year-old daughter, that I know you have been using the tampons I brought you. If I find out that you're pregnant, I'm going to kick the baby out your fucking stomach. So she said, after she told her daughter that, her daughter kind of had, words back and forth. And she said her daughter stormed upstairs and slammed her room door. And then she said, got up through the middle of the night by 12 something night to use the restroom. And when she came out the restroom, she knows her front door was open and her back door was cracked. So she shut the doors Then she proceeded to go upstairs to her daughter's room. And when she walked in the room, she noticed that her daughter wasn't in the room. And then she told me at that time, she called the police. You know, the police came with the dogs. And now this is like 12, 1 or something in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So that basically was it. And then I came over like maybe 2 days after that morning.
Mm-hmm.
I actually met her in person. So, you know, now I'm standing in her home and she's taking me from room to room, you know, pointing out everything, you know what I'm saying, what happened, you know, what she told me. So we went upstairs to her daughter's room. So as we in the room, she's telling me, she's like, you know, her daughter stormed up the stairs. So, you know, now we standing in her daughter's room. And I looked in the room. I said, man, where's the sheets, the covers, and the pillows for her bed? You know what I'm saying? Because I noticed it wasn't on there. I just washed all her stuff. You know what I'm saying? So in the back of my mind, I said, oh, wow, it don't smell like no fabric softener, no washing detergent, nothing in the air. So I said, okay, I'm gonna note that, you know, take a mental note.
Facts.
So she's showing, I'm looking around the room, and then she showed me the closet where it had like maybe 9 to 11 coat hangers, empty, you know, coat hangers just sitting there. So she said, yeah, the clothes I had washed for her, she took off the coat hangers. So I'm like, oh, okay, which I took a picture of it. And I said, the clothes that you washed, what are the articles of? Was it shirts, pants, and drawers? You know what I'm saying? She said, I don't remember. Okay. And then I looked down, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen like, it was like a couple of notepads and pencils on the middle of the floor. So I looked down on the floor and she said, yeah, she must have dumped her book bag and poured all her school supplies out on the middle of the floor and grabbed the clothes off the coat hanger and put it in the book bag and left. And she said, I also noticed that her favorite pair of shoes, which is some rainbow Air Ones that wasn't, you know, in the closet. She must have, you know what I'm saying, took those shoes and left. So I said, oh, okay. So we leave out the room. Now I'm keeping mental notes.
Yeah.
After she just told me. So now we studying her phone. So I asked her, I said, what type of child is? Because, you know, sometimes when you're searching for the missing person, you have to know more about who's missing.
Facts.
So, you know, this is what really kind of angered me. Because she simply told me, she said, well, my daughter is a whore. She goes around town, you know, sleeping with, you know, older guys, and she hangs around the corner at school. So I said, what school? She said, it's around the corner. I said, you mind taking me there to the school? So as we go to our cars, I trail them. I tell them, lead the way. So I'm trailing them. We go like maybe 2 blocks from her house. So we pull up in front of a school. So I'm sitting there like, maybe we wait on somebody to pull up behind us. Because we pulled up in front of the abandoned school. So we pulled up in front of the abandoned school. So me and my team get out. So we stand there and we was like, so where's the school at? And she's like, this is it. I said, hold on, this is an abandoned school.
Facts.
Now, from Chicago, where anything abandoned is boarded up. You can't go in or none of that. Indiana, you know what I'm saying, is different. Everything that's abandoned, the doors is off, the windows is open. Anybody could go dead in there. So I'm like, oh, well, I'm looking at my team like, this don't seem, you know, something ain't adding up to me. So I said, okay, we going to school. I said to my team, let's search the school. We go into the school, and when I say, which I I dropped videos and pictures up the inside of the school for people to look at. And, I asked the mom, I said, you allow your daughter to hang up here at the school, 13 years old? And she's like, yeah, she be up here with her friends. They just be playing hide and go see. Now, I'm looking at her like, what parent gives a 13-year-old little girl, not talking about a little boy, permission to hang off in the school, especially in Indiana, where Indiana is known for kidnapping and etc. So I said, I'm steady taking notes, every step of the way, pictures, videos, everything. So I asked, I said, who do you think is responsible for your daughter's disappearance? You know what I'm saying? And first person she named was her mom.
The grandmother.
So she said,
the grandmother that been busting her ass looking for her granddaughter. Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
so
go ahead.
When she said her mom, I looked, I said, okay. I said, what makes you think that? And she was like, well, my mom, that's always been her favorite granddaughter, and she'll do anything to save her granddaughter, and you know what I'm saying? And then my mom ain't shit. She don't care about me. She didn't care about me when I was a kid. And, my daughter always came before me. So me being one of the private investigators, because I was hired by Janiyah's father and grandmother. So now I have to go into being an investigator. So, which requires me to, dig deep into this mom. To a point where here it is, I'm doing stakeouts for hours, for days, you know what I'm saying, over in East Chicago, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? She tell me her mom said that she seen Janiyah walk around her house. She stopped the car, and Janiyah seen her and took off running. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. My thing is, number one, when I told Jasmine and her girlfriend to meet me over there, they didn't want to meet me over there. That's number one.
So before you even proceed, so Janiyah's mom got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's keep going.
Right. So, I tell them, hey, I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? What is your mom's address? I tell them, I'm over here. What is your mom's address? And etc. She's like, I don't know her address, but you have me over here just canvassing an area, blocks, without how you not gonna know your mom's exact address?
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Okay, I'm posting around East Chicago. I'm talking about hitting every block, spending hours at parks, and hoping I get a sighting of the little girl. So I said, okay, boom. I moved to the next one. So the next person that she had accused was this little boy named Lil Keith that went to school with Janiyah.
Okay.
So, I asked, I said, what makes you think that she could be with him? Oh, that's her boyfriend. And she always talked about running away with him and this and that. And, so that is the second person she didn't accuse. So again, I did my job, did come to find out that this little boy, Lil Keith, never even really talked to the little girl outside of school. Only time he seen her and talked to her was in school. Now, this is a little boy that's popular in school. So when you pop, you know how it is.
Yeah.
You got a lot of girls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He dressed nice.
Yeah.
Good grades.
Yeah.
So at this time, her and her mom started threatening and pulling guns on this little boy and his family, you know what I'm saying? So it was getting to a point where I'm like, hold on, people could possibly get killed behind this. Because she's sending people over to this little 13-year-old boy house who she was saying that is responsible for a daughter disappearance. So her people is going over there. Someone got caught looking into the little sister's bedroom window 1 or 2 in the morning. They sit on the block. They her mom even tried to forcibly open the door to these people's crib. So I went over there with Jasmine, the mom, and a girlfriend, because I'm like, one of the ways that I do to bring awareness in the neighborhood, I have a PA speaker that I sometimes put on top of my car.
Mm-hmm.
So we put the neighborhoods, I do like a public service announcement.
Fact.
Where people in their house could hear.
Yeah.
Versus just, Indiana ain't one of them states where
wake everybody ass up. Hell yeah. Wake everybody ass up. Straight up. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm hitting the blocks like that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The PA speaker, people come to the door like, what's going on? So we go down this block. And as we go down the block, Jasmine and Kiara is leading us. So we stop like in the middle of the block. So, and then Jasmine and Kiara kept going a little bit. So as I'm playing this PA speaker out on this block, I look over to my left, it's a house on the corner. So when I look over to my left, I see the front door open. So I'm looking like, all you see is shadows, like ski masks and hoods. So I'm looking over at the door like, what the hell is this? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I call them. I said, man, where y'all go? Because they left us. They left us on the block in our cars.
They was trying to...
And they went like across the main way.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't have left us.
Fact.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
oh no.
Once I seen that, I radio on my team, man, let's get up off this block, because this house, I just seen them, they coming through the back door, the side of the house. The feeling, I didn't feel good after that.
Yeah.
So we go across the street to meet where they was at. So we all parking our cars. It's like maybe a block and a half down from that house, where we able to see the house still. So we all park our cars, and I asked Jasmine, I said, what made you come over here to this block? And she said, the house that had the gas peek through the window, that's the house where my daughter's supposed to be in. And I said, first of all, if you'd have told me that, we wouldn't have went over there with that PA speaker loud. You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
We would just go past it, and you know what I'm saying, kind of peep the scene.
Yeah.
You got us over here not knowing what we just walked into, and you left us on the block. So we sit over there. So I told her, like, sometimes when we out doing our searches, especially in like different neighborhoods where I know the gun violence is crazy, that's when I communicate with the police.
Yeah.
So I called the police, Gary, I told him where I was, so could they send some units out to assist us, because we was told that this house right here has this young girl in it that we're looking for. So with Indiana, it took them about over an hour to get to us. So we basically on the corner looking at that house.
Right at the house, yeah.
These niggas come out the crib with fucking big ass ARs. They looking down at us. You know what I'm saying? So the dispatcher telling us, well, don't go back on the block. Just stay there until the police get there. I said, that's fine and dandy, but how long is it gonna take? Because if they come down here, we go defend ourselves.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So she said, well, we'll give you a call back when we find an officer around the area. Cool. 20 minutes go by, 30 minutes go by, an hour go by. She called me. She said, well, I have an officer en route to you. So just stay there, right? So Jasmine, the mom, and her girlfriend is there. So when I say that, all of a sudden, Jasmine tells me, hey, I gotta go pick up the other kids from the school. We'll be back. Let me know when the police get here. So her girlfriend pulled off. So once they pulled off, I said, okay, because, they like 6 minutes up the street. You know what I'm saying? So when the police get there, I'm calling Jasmine. I said, hey, the police just got here. Where y'all at? Oh, I can't find the ride down there. Kiara's gone in the car going to work. So now I'm looking like, what? Luckily, we had Janiah's daddy, mom, and her auntie with us. So I said, okay, cool, because it's always good to have at least 1 or 2 family members with you. So, the police pull up. I introduced myself to them. Did what we do. You know what I'm saying? And I explained to him. As soon as I pulled him down the street of the house, he said, hold on, we got to go there again? So I said, what you mean again? You know what I'm saying? And I said, what you mean again? He was like, we were just over there yesterday and had to break up a fight between this little girl's family and the family of that house. So I said, no, I didn't know nothing about that. Come to find out, Janiyah's grandmother, her mama's mama, and them went a day before, and threats was exchanged. You know what I'm saying? Everything, guns drawn to the point where the police has to come over there to break it up. But here it is, the next day we over there. They had no clue of what just happened a day before. You understand what I'm saying?
She was walking you into some bullshit, bro. Walking you into a trap.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, all right. So the officer went down. He said, man, since we over here, I'm going to go down there, but I'm not going down there by myself. So I'm like, I go with you. He's like, no, let me call some units. He was like, that house, you really don't want to mess with them because they pissed at what happened the day before. So he's like, just stand right here. You know what I'm saying? You're your team. So we looking down the street. As we watched them go down to the house, I looked up. It was like 4 people come out the house. Boom. Now they trying to fight the police. You know what I'm saying? So we looking down the street like this. The mama of the house, she mad, she irritated, but she have every right to be. Because, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all bringing all this heat over here. When, you know what I'm saying, we'd have told you, you know what I'm saying, what the situation is, you know what I'm saying, with this little boy and the girl. So he go down there, search the house, whatever, woo, come back down to us, we leave, speed forward. So now we leave from over there. Now I'm leading the motorcade thing. So I tell everybody, let's go back over here where the little girl we're missing at. We pull up, guess what we see? They're now back in their lawn chair. Jasmine and Kiara and the kids. So I look, I said, hold on. She said Kiara was going in the car going to work. She didn't have no ride, but when we pulled back up, Kiara is sitting there. You know what I'm saying? So I got the car. I said, man, why y'all didn't come down? So Kiara looking like, what? What are you talking about? Like that. I said, I called Janiah to let her know that the police was here. She said, you was at work. She was like, huh? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm looking like, what the hell is really going on?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So the same little boy and his family, his mom, I was talking to Jasmine and I asked her, I said, if I'm able to get this little boy and his mom to talk to you, would you be willing to do that? So she was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think that she thought that I'd be able to make it happen. I reached out to the little boy and his mom, and she responded to me. And she was like, yes, I've been wanting to have a talk with her. But her mom been coming over here with her people, threatening us, talking about they gonna shoot us, and all this, kill all my kids in the house. And You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay. So what I'm gonna do is, then my spirit was telling me, was like, before you put them together physically, see how a phone conversation will go first.
Okay, facts.
So I called Jasmine. I said, hey, she wants to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And Jasmine was like, all right, set that up because I got something to say to that bitch. So that's what my spirit was like. If you put them in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell Jasmine, I said, what I'm going to do is, let me call her back, you know what I'm saying, to let her know that you agreed to talk to her and we can merge this in like on a conference call.
Facts.
Jasmine was like, okay, call me right back. I'm waiting. I called the lady 2 minutes. Hey, stay on the line. Let me click back over. Let me merge the mom in. Y'all can talk. You know what I'm saying? And I called Jasmine. Guess what? She didn't answer. Started going to voicemail. So now I got this lady on the other line. Like, what is wrong with her? Why she not answering the phone? So she said, okay, whatever. She said, I know that you the one that's been going hard for the little girl. And I'm just so tired of my name being bashed around through social media and this and that. And, you know what I'm saying? This lady lost a job behind this. She had to transfer her kids. She had to move from over to that old house. You know what I'm saying? It was too much that was going on. So I told her, I said, you know what? Come on to my platform to clear your name if you want. You know what I'm saying? So I brought her on my platform. Because I'm like, you know, y'all going to social media to trash this lady. It's only right to let her come to social media and clear her name.
Facts. Facts.
If you go down to my Facebook, you'll see the interview with me, the lady, and the little boy.
Oh, trust, we gonna get into all of this. We are, but go ahead.
Right, so here it is. Jasmine still not answering the phone. Not responding to my text messages. So it wasn't until the next morning I received a text from her, 6:30 a.m. Why the fuck you let that bitch come on your live to clear her fucking name? And I'm talking about she's pissed, right? I was watching the live, but hold on. You was watching the live, but you didn't want to answer the phone and have a meeting with this lady. You understand what I'm saying? So now, that's when things started going, left with me and the mom. Because now, I done questioned 2 people that you falsely accused. You've been pointing fingers at. Now it's time for me to question you.
Facts.
Where's your daughter? You know what I'm saying? And then, I started reflecting on the conversations, and with me sometimes when kind of like with this situation from jump, I knew it was kind of iffy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they done led us down 3 different times. We could have got killed. They done sent us off and everything. So I need to start recording conversations for safety reasons. So that's when me and her start not seeing eye to eye. I done went from being I'm so glad that you all jumped on this case. You know what I'm saying? It was fine when you was pointing fingers at everybody else. But the moment I start wanting to question you a little bit more, dig into you, now I'm like the worst enemy. Because sometimes when you start investigating and digging, you find the truth. A lot of stuff wouldn't end up, and it got to a point where she was like, I don't want nobody talking about my daughter. I don't even want the radio attention, social media attention. Just let it be. You know what I'm saying? This little whore is out there doing what she want to do. She steals. Like, the picture that she painted of her daughter was so negative. Everybody who I've talked to, from neighbors to kids at school to people from the regular local store, they all have told me whenever they seen this little girl, she always had a big heart. She was helpful. You know what I'm saying? Like, the type of picture that her mom was painting, was totally different of what these people were saying to me. Then a couple of the students that went to school with her started, telling me, it was like some of the things that Janiah would tell them. That one of the things she always said was she feared that her mom was going to kill her because she always abused her. And then one student told me that Janiah was ashamed to get dressed for gym because she had bruises all on her, so she wouldn't partake in gym. So now I'm really looking at it because I'm like, here is everybody speaking highly of your daughter, except for you. So now I have to go back and ask you the same questions that I was asking everybody else. And that's when I started, receiving the threats, the aggression, the anger, and everything. So here we are today. She's still doing the same things. And it's so crazy because I feel like she's only doing that because I'm on her ass. I'm not letting up. I'm not. And until we find this baby, I'm going to continue to raise hell throughout the city and bring awareness any way that I can.
KC, let me ask you something. What can we do on our end? Like what can we do to rejuvenate this face to be out there just like Naziah's? We have to be able to, because we're going to be the change for this. You know what I mean? So we have to put pressure. And I'm sick of these birth mothers who really don't need to be mothers. And see, the thing about it is she's taking off what she felt like she didn't have with her mother out on this little girl. Is your gut feeling telling you that the mom and the girlfriend got something to do with this shit?
I know.
Yeah, that's your gut feeling?
And the reason why I say that is because I started to reach out to Gary Police Department. Now, this the thing is, a lot of times when we go into these neighborhoods, the police department, they not too happy to see us coming.
Facts.
Because we're doing their job.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So here's a situation where they're not working with us, they're working against us. Because they looking at us like, here it is, these niggas coming across from Illinois to Indiana, and they find this baby is gonna make them look bad as a city, as a state.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we're not going to help them out at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So any information that I have that I want to give to the police, I can't trust, because it's a track record of when you confide in the police, you know what I'm saying, it gets out, and now people's lives are at stake.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the problem in these neighborhoods. The public, the village don't trust the police.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely understand. And then, another thing I noticed, it ain't one police department. Okay, like, how you have, like, in the police departments, you have the special gang unit, the narcotics unit. It's no unit that's trained and specialized in missing people. So you can't take a unit that used to narcotics and cartels and gun violence and have them out here searching for missing people.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to go through these abandoned buildings, their houses.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? They don't even know what they're looking for.
Facts.
The thing that pisses me off about this whole situation is I have resources, and I've used all my resources to a point where now I have to look, to the resources of the city of Gary, the state of Indiana, because you all have the K-9s that we actually need. You all have the dive team. You understand what I'm saying? So why not, hey, look, go out there and do your job.
Facts.
It's bad enough we going through these abandoned buildings and houses, getting shot at, come across different gangs, dogs being sicked on us, some of our people getting hurt in these houses. You understand what I'm saying? So we can't call 911 because they already let you know. We ain't on y'all side. So it kind of makes the job a little bit more difficult. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do, because it's something similar to what we experienced. What I even came in face with when it came down to the city of Detroit. See, we tried to do it completely different. We was going out there too, and we wanted to do it correctly. So we made sure we reached out to the police department to make sure that we wanted to know the guidelines and the procedures. So when we're out there looking, we didn't have no beef. We wanted to let them know we was coming. We were doing all of those things, but we got pushback from them, and you would think that. They would encourage. They say they want the family. They want the state is involved. They want people involved until it trumps them. They want to be able to be the ones that say they rescued somebody or they heroes. They heroes to somebody instead of working together as community to bring these babies home. I seen it firsthand with Janiah, and I didn't understand it. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit, you would think that you would be happy that civilians is trying to come here to give aid. That leaves resources open for the police department to keep doing what they got to do. But it's the complete opposite. I seen it firsthand, and it's some real terrible ass shit. And then the public would think that you're not trying to do nothing. Oh shit, we're trying to do shit, but we're trying not to also go to jail too. Because what good is me if I'm in the jail? I can't spread no awareness like that. So you try to follow the procedures and the guidelines, but it's a lot of damn pushback. Now, when is the last day? Now, I know you said August 11th, this little girl supposedly stumped upstairs, got some clothes, threw in a book bag, and left out. Then the mother did not see her anymore after that. You know what I mean? Right. What I'm not understanding is this girlfriend. How do you feel about this girlfriend of the mother? Do you think that the mother that she could be aiding and helping her?
Let me be real honest with you. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I don't think that this little girl is no longer here. Jasmine and Kiara knows what happened to this baby. A lot of things I can't really speak on.
I get it.
And that's why I tried to reach out to the FBI, because I don't trust Gary, because Kiara has a couple of family members that's Gary police officers. So going to them, talking to them, they already got affiliation. You know how that go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. Nobody's seen or heard from this little girl. It's been rewards out there. Nobody buzzed at all. A lot of the family members said they ain't seen her since June.
June, bro?
June. And the only person that say they seen her was Jasmine and Kiara. August. Look at this. If I verbally threaten you to cause bodily harm on you, and you come up missing, right? You would think that I'd be in jail. She said she would cause bodily harm to her 13-year-old daughter, and now this same little girl is missing. And not only that, the FBI raided your crib, and you took the FBI test and failed it. How in the hell is it that you're still able to walk around? You understand what I'm saying? That's why I say the police department failed this little girl.
Oh yeah,
DPS failed this little girl because it's so much. It's so much paperwork that goes back of this mom saying she don't want none of her kids. She don't want the kids. She want the benefits.
Sound familiar?
You understand what I'm saying? Huh?
I was asking the chat. Don't it sound familiar? The fuck? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what is it gonna take, man? You know what I'm saying? And the truth is, anybody on here, they know me, and they'll tell you I don't sugarcoat shit. See, people think because the private detective title that I'm supposed to conduct myself a certain way.
Same here, bro.
I'm supposed to talk a certain way.
Yeah, right.
But fuck that.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
At the end of the day, I'm from the south side of Chicago.
Facts.
And I'm cut from a cloth where back in the day, the 90s, Anybody who caused any hurt, harm, or danger, or to the elderly, women, or the kids, we dealt with you.
Facts.
I've changed, but my laws I still stand on.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people be like, he's so unprofessional. Look, he's cursing this, he's cursing that. No. First of all, I'm the voice for this baby. And I'm not finna be quiet about it.
Facts.
Why should I?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finna sugarcoat shit. You know what I'm saying? And I received threats from the mayor. I received threats from the police department. I received threats from Jasmine and Kiara. And I'm still standing 10 toes down. I'm going to find this baby. They will be held accountable. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They probably watching this. They know I'm on their ass.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, now you got some people on their ass. Everybody on their ass now. Cause listen, what we gonna do is, boy, we finna flood. Cause see, this is what I've been saying for the last couple weeks. It takes community, people. The time where we're minding your business as a slang, we can't be minding our business no more. While we minding our business, these babies is disappearing, and we turning the other cheek. See, the only way that we gonna be able to do, see, now we gotta put the heat on, bro. We gotta say, fuck Gary, FBI, we need you to pick up this case. The only way they gonna do that shit is if we start going into a public uproar. The only way we gonna get the uproar if y'all have the motherfucking knowledge to know what's going on. It's bigger than this shade room and all of this drama shit y'all be seeing. Fuck Instagram. These babies is missing. These babies is missing. The only people that's gonna get them is us. Us. You see, anytime when black and brown kids go missing, the first thing they deem it is a runaway. They don't even take us serious from the beginning. And then when you have dumbass mamas like Janiyah's mama, you feel what I'm saying? They just encourage the police to think that way. Because the first thing she says, oh, she ran away. She's a
runaway,
They thinking if the mama's saying it, then hey, you know what? Let's go to Duncan. They ain't thinking about it.
Yeah.
That's where we gotta help. That's where we gotta be involved. I want everybody in here. One of my mods right now is about to put KC's link to Facebook in this chat. I want all 2,000 people on here right now to click that link. Okay? He is always over there. We're getting updates. You feel what I'm saying? But he cannot do this shit by himself, y'all. You know what I mean? It's crazy as hell. We have these conversations saying we want the world to be shifted a certain way, but it starts with us. Y'all will click on a link to find out what the fuck Diddy did to Cassie, but y'all don't care about Janiah and Isaiah and all these people that supposed to mean something to us. Yeah, we gotta put the energy in the right places. These babies is going away, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I am thankful for dudes
like you.
It's happening
consistently.
I'm thankful for a guy like you, bro, because at the same time, I wish that just amount of this energy was put into, you know what I'm saying, the Naziah Harris case. 13-year-old babies shouldn't be disappearing underneath the eyes of their family.
Yeah.
The same way Jasmine
it's supposed to be to protect them.
Oh, bro, it pisses me off.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on a 14-day challenge, KC. I can't drink no liquor, but I'm ready to take a shot because this shit be pissing me off that bad. It's be pissing me off so bad because...
And you know what's so crazy? It's like, speaking of the public, the village, we have to stop being scared and physically come out.
Facts.
Everybody is on social media. They're very aware of what's going on. But when it comes down, you know, and I need volunteer searches, I need people there. Like right now, I'm doing something March 1st in Gary. It's called a prayer meetup, which they can go to my page and I can see all the details. Where I'm not only going to have the father and the grandmother of Janiyah there, I'm going to have other family members whose family members is missing from Indiana to Illinois there. You know, so I've just been encouraging everybody to come. It don't matter if you St. Louis, Minnesota, Milwaukee, because I have cases all over, all the way up to Dallas. So if you catch a flight, come on.
I will. March, it's the beginning of my March Madness too, but fuck that. We can do that because I'd rather do that. You said it's March 1st.
March 1st, which is a Saturday.
My assistant to get all the information because you know what? I definitely would come out. Because let me tell you something. I ain't playing with these babies. I don't care about none of this other shit. I ain't lying. Babies is missing. And that's bothering me. That's bothersome to me. Because see, what people don't understand, shawty, like back in the day, bro, a girl couldn't go 5 feet without somebody knowing where she went. Grandma would be on your ass. Girl, where you at? You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Now everybody minding their business. Grandmamas are in the club with mamas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The new grandmama now is 30, 40 years old. She don't know nothing about being a grandmama. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
the whole
true.
dynamic has changed. So yes, bro, everybody right now is about to be hitting your Facebook. We will be partnering with you to spread shit. Listen, any flyers you have, bro, anything you need us to post, bro, we would do that because we have to do it. Somebody somewhere knows about this girl, and the only reason why them females is feeling comfortable right now because ain't nobody feet on their neck. We start putting them feet on necks, they start talking. Straight up.
Except mine.
Straight up. Yeah, facts.
Mine's and Janiyah fathers, like, you know, since he been out, he been, when I say 10 toes down.
He's on the YouTube right now. He's on the YouTube right now.
Yeah,
Talk to him a little bit.
I told him he was gonna bring them on.
Yeah.
That way they could hear from him too.
Yeah.
And then I gotta say this, and I don't care if she's watching it. Jasmine mom, who's this really kind of made me really start looking at her.
The grandmother?
Yeah, Jasmine's mom.
Okay.
She's built a relationship with the district state's attorney, as well as, you know, the Gary PD, and the FBI, whoever the special, you know, the assigned lead.
Yeah, over the
FBI agent. So I called her one day. I said, "Hey, do you mind sending me over their numbers? I really need to sit down with them and show them something." Right? I don't know how to reach. I don't know how to reach them. But you could tell me what you want to, you know, to tell them, and I forward it over to them. But how's it that you just set up and told me you don't have no contact on them, and to tell you the information that I have, and you will forward over to them? Who the fuck you gonna forward over to?
If you don't got the information for them, facts.
Exactly.
People act like you're dumb.
So now I'm looking at you. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I got direct contact and my sibling or family member is missing, somebody called me with some valuable information, he go to the number.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So it kind of put me in a standstill because it's a lot of different FBI locations throughout Indiana. I don't know which exactly FBI facility or even the assigned lead detective is on this case. You understand what I'm saying? I want to talk to them directly.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing about me, I would love to work with the police. You understand what I'm saying? And I think every community needs that.
Facts.
You know, I just don't understand how the police, you know, you see them go on these press conferences and hey, we need the public help, we need this. The public ain't the problem. It's y'all ass.
Hell yeah.
Because y'all tell us to call y'all don't return no calls, don't even look at the emails, then we show up at the station, now y'all threatening to lock us up and it's settled. You understand what I'm saying? So how the hell is the police bridging the gap? You understand what I'm saying? And if you go to the mayor of Indiana page right now and Gary Police Department page, the last post they made for Janiah, 13 years old, was August 15th. That's the last time they even mentioned this.
Of 2024?
Yes. Go to their page right now and look. That's the last time they mentioned it. We still ain't got no press conference. It's been so many petitions going out there, and then we wanted the Amber Alert, right? No, Janiah didn't qualify for it. But to shut y'all niggas up, we're gonna give y'all a Silver Alert. You know what a Silver Alert is? It's for elderly people, dementia. How can you give a Silver Alert for a 13-year-old girl? 13-year-old girls. She's qualified for Amber Alert.
Facts.
But we gonna give y'all niggas this to shut y'all up. You understand what I'm saying? It's not fucking right, man. You know, this situation where the village, the community have stepped up. The police not doing their part. CPS not doing their part. You know what I'm saying? This lady, the same baby that she threatened to caused bodily harm is missing. And how's this mom still able to walk around smiling, being seen in family events? If you go to my Facebook page, you gonna see because everything I just been dropping.
I've been on it. I've been on
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not finna sugarcoat shit with nobody.
Facts.
The public needs to know.
Yeah.
Because not only are the cases that I was working before Janiyah, I put those on the back burner to focus on this case. It's not right to that family. Because they like, hey, KC, we get it. It's a 13-year-old baby, but what about our family? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is what I have to deal with every day. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is a 13-year-old little girl. Do I think that she's outside of Gary? No. I'm just going to be honest with you. You understand what I'm saying? I have a 25-step rule that I use in place when we begin searching for somebody. Usually within the 10 steps, we either recover the person, whether they're alive or dead, you know what I'm saying, or they run away. By the 10th step, I've been past my 25-step rule by the end of August. And here it is, we going into March. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, a lot of people ask me, hey, how can we help you? You know what I'm saying? You can share the flyer on social media, but this right now is going to take more than people just being on social media sharing. I want to do marches. I want to do rallies. I don't care about shutting down the highway. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the type of attention you're gonna have. That's the type of ruckus you're gonna have to start. It's gonna have to be ruckus. That's exactly what it's gonna have to be. It's going to have to be ruckus for people to start paying attention. Straight up. I agree. I totally agree. You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody trying to be nice and shit, and that's what I was talking about. Because I've been also, covering the Desire Harris case as well. And everybody been nice. That nice shit ain't working no more. We can't be nice no more. We not getting no results that way. You feel me? I'm looking at grandmamas and aunties walking around Detroit buying burgers and shit like a 13-year-old girl ain't missing. The fuck is wrong with folks, man? It's static. I'm definitely I'm gonna get your information because I'm gonna definitely try to slide to that thing on March 1st. I'm not even bullshit. Some people do this shit for likes, some do it for real. You feel me? I'm worried about these babies. I feel like it's a spiritual warfare going on these kids right now. And people ain't paying attention to this shit. If everybody that's not on this chat does not follow this man link, listen, we have to provide this man with the same type of attention that we give any other baby in this world. Because you know how many Janiahs and Isaiahs that there is in every different type of city and community. Until we start shaping this shit, bro, it is not going to change. It's simple as that. You feel me? Like for real. Like KC, I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate everything you do, bro. Because I can only imagine, putting yourself in harm's way when you got kids and daughters yourself. But I can also understand your motivation.
I want to say this. Let me say this, and something what people don't realize. My kids, they understand it, but they fear that they're gonna lose their daddy to it. My family fear they're gonna lose me to this. It hurts. Because it's like, do you know how many times that I wanted to throw in the towel with this, and God always threw that towel right back at me? I can't give up on this baby. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I feel, whether I'm by myself with this or I got an army behind me, consistently, I have to bring awareness to we found this baby. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care about the threat. You understand what I'm saying? None of that move. Because, they come this way, it's going to be self-defense. Now, as far as, I'm type that I don't sugarcoat shit with nobody. I seen times where, even with the police, people go up against the police. Oh, he had a gun on him, or he was suicidal. I'm not none of that. So if something ever happened to me, they did it.
Bro, you're going to be surrounded. I don't even want
I ain't worried about it. That's the least of my worries. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I'm the type of person. I'm putting my story out there. It needs to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
The same way that we seen Martin Luther King get attacked, we seen Malcolm X get attacked, and the list will go on and on. They ain't no different from me. You know what I'm saying? Something needs to be done.
Facts.
Because these kids is constantly coming up missing every single day. You have more kids from Illinois to Indiana that's coming up missing than you do kind of gun violence.
Let me ask you a question.
And somebody wants to talk about that?
Yeah. And the question that I want to ask you is because this is something that I see when it's a lot of cases like this. What do you feel? How do you feel about trafficking? Do you feel like that could have played a part in any of this?
I'm gonna tell you what I feel about trafficking.
Okay.
See, this goes back to the era I'm from. In the 90s, we didn't have to deal with trafficking because you had men out in these neighborhoods, on these blocks. They see a suspicious car. Nigga, what you doing over here?
Facts. Preach.
That's what we lacking in these communities. The men, just because a person has testicles, they don't have balls.
Yeah.
You have more women that's coming out to defend the cubs. You know what I'm saying? The community. Where's these men at? But they go to these strip clubs. You understand what I'm saying? Where's these men at? Of the community that I remember growing up, where I can tell you one incident in Chicago. It was a man. I guess he tried to pull a girl in the alley. The men of the neighborhood beat the shit out of him.
Facts. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep. Hell yeah.
Like, it's not a lot of men out here.
It ain't.
You know, and then the activists that is out here that's supposed to be activists, you could pay them to shut the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? You can't buy me at all. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need more men out here.
Definitely do.
Not just for the young boys, but for the young girls. Who's going to protect them?
Exactly.
Like Jasmine.
Listen.
Jasmine thing is, hold on, listen. I want to say this. Jasmine thing is, she took Janiyah from her daddy because she was bitter. This man didn't run from the plug. He didn't disown his daughter. Till this day, he's still paying child support, and Janiyah is not found. Why is they still taking money from this man, and she's still getting the money, spending it, when not only Janiyah missing, but the sister of her kids not even in her care? How is she still able to receive state checks, link card? Right now, she don't have none of her kids. So the system is failing. You understand what I'm saying? You have to break this down brick by brick. That's the only way we're gonna get to the bottom line of it. Because if we don't put our foot down for us, I'm talking about us black people, it's going to continue to happen. Look at Kaneki Jenkins, King of Diamond, Kiara Cole. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm so tired of when things happen, the news media, they jump on it. You see it 2 days, and that's it. We need consistent awareness through the news media, through the radio airway. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the DC came to Chicago, I contacted a lot of the news people, because this is around the time when Janiyah came up missing. You know what they told me? The DC is more important than Janiyah. How you think that made me feel? You understand what I'm saying? It's fucked up, man. The men that's out here need to be men. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you see the women out here, the mothers, taking a stand, but we need more men active. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I can only speak for me. You know, this man right here ain't giving up. I'm still the same person with the same principles and values from the 90s.
Before we wrap up, I just want to know your gut. What do you think happened to Janiyah?
I think Jasmine Kiera did something to this baby. And it's going to require ground searching and adapting. That's my honest truth. And if the FBI would sit down and talk to me, I could show them proof of what I'm saying, why I'm saying it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This baby ain't caught up in no sex trafficking. None of that. They putting that shit out there to try to throw people off.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no sense to keep wondering and looking over here and there. The people you need to be looking at is Jasmine and Kiara.
Facts. It's that simple.
And the people that know exactly what happened is Kiara's mom and her punk ass husband. Which you see him on my live. If you go down on my Facebook, you will see all of them on this.
Oh, we finna get into all of that. That's why I wanted to bring you on, to bring her awareness. But we're gonna react to a lot of your videos. I got them all saved already. Some of them I already went through because I couldn't even believe it. It's fucked up because these babies is at home being preyed upon at home. At home. There is no safety net no more for these babies. And when you have mothers like Jasmine, I'm sorry, Lady, the Shannons, the Annettes, the grandmamas who then gave birth to some of these mamas and trying to understand why these mamas like that is learned behavior. It's not that hard. They learned it from your ass. You dig what I mean? Yep. And there's just certain shit that people gonna have to start taking accountability for. KC, listen, I can't even put into words just how much I appreciate you, not only for looking for this baby, but being a man. You know, it is crazy because it's rare form now, and people don't want to talk about it. I just had Sister Sunday the other day, and I said family is the problem. Men used to protect women and kids. The absence of men in these households. Now hear me right. Good men in these households is the issue. It's that simple. You can do the math. Even when granddaddy back in the day was cheating on grandma, he made sure that motherfucker fort was protected. Period. Yep. The side chick would never confront grandmama. Period. Yep. It was a different effort. It was a different effort. You see what I'm saying? And people gotta understand that. Listen, I appreciate you so much, KC. Dead ass serious. We're gonna be talking a lot more because my nonprofit just got approved. So it's gonna be a lot of things that I be want to do, and there's a lot of things that I can provide aid with you with. I'm not lying. Especially if you want to start rallying and stuff like that. All you got to do is let me know because I have a nice following behind me too. And let's go find these babies. Let's go do something. I'm tired of people just talking about this shit, bro. I'm not even lying. I'm ready to get active because it's going to take us being active. You know what I mean? Yeah. We got all your information. You could tell them again, tell the chat again, like where they can reach you from all platforms. I'm going to let him take the floor. Go ahead.
I mean, you know, you find me Facebook. I mean, you type in KC Bodyguard on every platform, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You can Google me, literally. But I'm mostly more on Facebook. So you can just type in KC Bodyguard or Kevin Collins. Instead of S at the end, it's a Z.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you'll be able to find it.
One last question. Was it confirmed that Janiyah was pregnant, or was that just alleged?
Her mom told me she was.
So she was for sure pregnant.
At the beginning, her mom, this when the red flag stopped. Her mom went from KC, I think she might be pregnant, to KC. She's pregnant to KC. She might be a couple months pregnant. And when I reflect on that, it takes me back to when she opened her mouth and she told me that she told her daughter if she found out she was pregnant, she gonna kick that fucking baby out of her stomach. Those was her words. And now she's missing. You failed the FBI test. You failed the test. Your girlfriend lawyered up for her. Not to cover Jasmine. She covering herself. I ain't even got into Kiara yet. You know, Kiara never liked kids. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Which you'll see on my page.
Yeah, we gonna get into this. Oh boy, what? We finna start a whole KC series.
That's why the other day when I went live, I had to make it clear I'm not coming at y'all community. So don't think.
No. Listen. Look.
No, I'm saying the other day when I went on my live.
No, I got you. I got you because you know it's not about that right now. It's about the message. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's about these babies being because I'm from Detroit too, so I got tough skin. I don't get into that. We need to find these goddamn babies, and I'm ready to slap the shit out of a whole bunch of mamas. And I'm happy I'm on the team now because see, you can't stop them. I can. You feel what I mean? It's just it's domestic when you do it, not when I do it. You feel me? Because some of these females need to get socked. I'm not even lying. It's aggravating to me. It's starting to become very aggravating to me because, see, y'all are a reflection of all of us. When one black woman act dumb like this, nigga, it make us all look bad. So hell yeah, I'm on your ass because you need to get weeded out the pack. You definitely do. I'm excited. Everybody's saying they just subscribe to you. Everybody's going over there right now. March 1st, you said that you were having a rally in Indiana.
It's called a prayer meetup.
A prayer meetup.
A prayer meetup where it's open to the public. Where we doing prayer. We will have food afterwards. You know what I'm saying? A couple of family members from the missing people gonna be there.
Okay.
Like Janiyah's father side, all of them gonna be there.
Awesome.
So it's open for the public, the village to come together.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Because people think because it's the wintertime that everything is at
everything got to stop. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, I get it. I hate that. People just wait the spring. No, we ain't got time to be waiting. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that's March 1st, which they see all the details is on my pages.
All right.
So, people come out, pray with us. You know what I'm saying? Bring awareness to Janiah as well as other missing people.
Facts. Again,
you know what I'm saying?
Again, Casey, man, I appreciate you so much for coming on the platform. I thank you for spreading more awareness about Janiah. Listen, you got a village in us. I have a lot of supporters that they heart broke when the Zaya, and I'm pretty sure they heartbreaking right now for Janiah. And this is going to be something that we're going to work at as a family, as a village. We got to bring that back. Everybody's following you. Everybody is saying thank you. I will have this video up tomorrow or whatever because I want everybody to know KC's face, not only just for Janiah but for all the work that he do, because the more push we can get about him, behind him, the more resources he can gain. It's that simple. It's math. It's good mathematics. We all went to school. We all been doing this shit. This is what we need to be able to do. So we got to be able to get behind people like him that's not going to be afraid to go into these places. You know what I'm saying? He the fathers right now to some of these babies, some of these girls that's missing when they don't got no fathers. And the ones that they do have, you can see the baby mamas is crazy as hell. We got a father in the comments right now that is dying for his baby girl to be home, but you got bitter ass baby mamas to make it hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not understanding it. This shit is crazy as hell. And we gonna talk to her daddy in a minute too. We gonna make sure that we get some awareness behind this, man. These men need help. Now, black women, y'all help the wrong ones. Y'all help the wrong men. Y'all laying up with a nigga right now that don't like y'all. These the ones that need the help. Let's get out here, y'all. Let's get active. Seriously. I'm gonna have all your information, all your stuff in the description. I'm gonna spread this video tomorrow. It's gonna be up. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Casey, again, thank you so much, bro. And we're gonna be talking more and more. Anytime you have an update on this case and you need to spread it, come on here. Let's go. Let's get it. I don't care how many platforms you got to go on. Let's get it out there. You know what I mean? And I appreciate everything you doing, bro. I do.
Appreciate you bring me on here.
Always, brother. Always, brother. Now we're gonna be talking. I'm gonna be reaching out to you on the personal end on a lot because it's some things that I want to be able to talk to you about and stuff like that. Okay. Thank you so much, bro. And I'm gonna talk to you soon. Okay.
All right. I love you, Queen.
I love you back, bro.
All right.
Yup. Hey, it's stuff like this that we gotta do, y'all. We gotta do this shit, y'all. For real, I'm so sick of all of everybody talking about what the fuck they gonna do. Hold on, let me get myself back up here. You can't see shit. Right now we're gonna take one little 2-minute break, and then I'm gonna get Janiyah's father on the phone. Okay.
There's a daughter, a son, somewhere on bent knee, close clapping their palms, praying to the same God from the scriptures of Psalms. The way that I did, I live my faith.